Yeah, you know who it is. Ron's Custom Whips in the building. If you want that stance right, if you want that power tight, listen up. We doing it big for real, yeah. I'm rolling out the shop in something legendary. That 87 Monte Carlo, nothing ordinary. Midnight silver paint is gleaming in the street light, looking like a liquid mirror dripping in the deep night. We got it sitting low, the stance is looking mean. The cleanest G-body that you ever seen. 24 inches tucked, yeah, the fitment is exact. With that QA1 coilover suspension in the back. No rubbing, no scrubbing, just a smooth ass ride. Engineering mastery tucked away inside. That's Ron's Custom Whips, where the dreams get built. Midnight silver paint and the chrome all killed. Tucked in the rear, sitting 24 deep, while the rest of the city is fast asleep. Yeah, we stapled on the gas, leave them in the dust. Ron's Custom Whips is the name you can trust. Out the hood.
YouTube, we back with another video. Fresh off work. Honey finna let me go in the garage and dig around. Ain't that right, honey? Ain't that right, honey? Mm-hmm. Alright, so shop open today. I got my key. Shop open. Alright, I'm gonna show you what I've been dealing with. Oh shoot, let me grab the trash can. I need to run this water back here for my grass, man. I don't want to pay for no grass right now. That's the thing. That grass get expensive. Grass get expensive out here. Alright. Oh, Dolores funky asshole here. I'm gonna change this I'm gonna make this LED, and then I'm gonna upgrade that screen. That's gonna be it on her funky ass. Because Dolores go everywhere, poor Shirley stinking ass around everywhere. She do a lot. So yeah, so just to give updates for my new subscribers, because I've been getting a bunch of questions and answers, and I've been getting a lot of response lately. So just to tap in for the new subscribers. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all watching. Appreciate y'all coming to this channel to hold down the average man who don't got a whole lot of money to jump into a car, but I got a little bit of time, got a little bit of shop. Let me grab my keys. I like to thank myself for getting all this stuff paid off, and I ain't gotta ask nobody to go work in their shop and all that thing like that. I appreciate myself. All right, back to Shirley funky ass. All right, so I don't want to drive the car. The car, ain't nothing wrong with the car, but I don't want to drive the car until the fuel gauge is fixed correctly. And you know the frustrating part about this? I paid somebody to program this right here, and I gotta go behind them to do. Well, that's a whole nother story, but anyway, I've been trying to get this worked out. I've got my computer out over here. I've been working on this like anytime I get a chance. So now I got the fuel gauge up here, as you can see. Let me tap in a little bit. So I did all this. I put the fuel gauge, I put analog, but now then I tapped in. Oh, we can't do that. We can't do that. And I also tapped in. Let me turn this off, this Bluetooth. Good boy, she ready to ride. Also tapped in the back. I tapped in the back of the wires, because I ran the wires to the back of the fuel sending unit connector, and I'm trying to tap in back here to see if I got, when I do an ohm test back here, the ohm test shows 7.6. so I reached out to a couple guys who had trouble hooking it up. I wish Holly would just, she look fine back there. I wish Holly would just automatically pin the back of that digital dash and automatically have the fuel level gauge already in the system, for it can just work as such. Because this will cut out a lot of headache right here. Because then you got to go into the gauge, you got to program it up, you got to set it for 90 to whatever ohms your application sets it up for. Also, just to let my new subscribers let you know what we're working with. And yeah, it is a push start. So we got a 4860 block with a turbo. This is an 88 millimeter turbo. No, I have not pushed this car to its legal limits. I probably never push this car to its legal limits, because until I get a sponsor, I'm making like 32 game money. Listen, I love building cars, but this stuff costs money, man. And then if you ain't got a sponsor, or if your bills are not being sponsored, then you gotta automatically find a way to build your car and put it together as such. And I gotta go back in here, I gotta readjust this glass, because I put a window motor in here and it's working just fine. But as you can see, I'm a hair off. But get back to it, like I was saying, I gotta take this 10 and raise it up a little bit. So that's no big deal. So, well, like I was saying, if you ain't got nobody to sponsor your bill, you ain't even be out there tearing your car up like that. Shirley look funky. Yeah, like, well, Shirley looks so nice back here. And I keep my battery on a battery maintainer. So when I get done digging around, whatever I want to do, I fire up and I can go where I want to go. Yeah, back to the new subscribers. Yeah, so we got a 5-inch standard lip. We all frame notch in the back. We all frame notch in the front. We do have Brembo brakes on this here, so we ready to cause ruckus and mayhem, like your boy would say. And we do got disc brakes in the back. We got a wildwood set up. After I finish the fuel gauge, so it's like 3 little more problems I need to fix. But it really ain't a problem, because it depends on your standards. We got disc brakes in the back. Like I said, it really ain't a problem, because I don't like the pedal. The pedal's not strong enough for me, so I'm gonna possibly change out that proportional valve again and bleed that system again. And then the front end, I want to redo. I bought some sway bar, but I didn't buy heavy duty, so they like the rubber's like dry rotted. Like whatever material it made out of, it ain't holding up. I want to take my sway bar out. I want to get that powder coated red, and then I want to do my gearbox. It's got a little leak from the seal once you sit it up a little while, so I'm gonna change that out. I don't need nobody to help me change that out. And then I don't know, I probably might not paint or powder coat the rest of that. I need a light. Powder coat the rest of that suspension like the other guys, but it don't make me a difference, because I'm not gonna have to pay nobody to take it off and put it back in for me. And one time for my paint man, Frankie, he waiting on me to come on by. Probably I'm gonna get to him next month on my front bumper. He's gonna repaint my front bumper as such. Just been waiting on him. He has to work every day, so we all got to work. So it's like I'm just waiting until the time is right, because work, kids, family, school, whatever you got going on, everything getting in the way. Also, I do have sequential lights. So when I turn my turn signal on, left or right, it gives you a sequential look. Let me show you real quick. And then I'm pretty much gonna wrap it up for the day, because we ain't got nothing to do. Pretty sure the old lady wanna go mess up a check, but they gonna do that. You can't stop that. All right, let me get the key. Let me get my key. Let me get my key. Shout out to all the people who been on. It ain't been a couple people on top of this build. So it's not like I don't have a bunch of people just in the hands in it. It's mostly been me and a couple shops that I deal with out here. But see, I got my fuel gauge, I got my warning lights up. So I'm gonna research as soon as I get off this video with you guys. I'm gonna research about testing that fuel sending unit. You see that sequential light? Sequential. I want the sequential in the back, but man, like I told you, it ain't necessary, because man, I'd rather put that money something safety wise. One time I was looking at a couple guys who was winding up this fuel gauge thing, and I'm gonna pull that thing out and I'm gonna plug it back up where he had it before to see if it's receiving the signal, and plug that thing up and see what happened, man. It might work now. But yeah, that's one of my sequential lights. And then I also got a LED third brake tail light in the back. And then, you see that right there? I like that. And then I got daytime running lights. So anytime I run in the car, the daytime running light will be on like that. So other than that, yeah, it's a 4.8 small block, well, big block, LS fuel injector. We got 1200cc injectors. We got an 88mm turbo. We on 8 pounds of boost. Once I get that fuel gauge sorted out, I'm gonna call my tuner back. I'm gonna pop the card out. Then I'm gonna tell them to turn it up. I ain't going nowhere but to the grocery store and Goodwill. But you know what? It's mine. I'm gonna turn it up. I'm just gonna do whatever I want to do with it. You know what I mean? I don't know why they got that one hooked. That's another story. I paid a guy for that right there. Sometimes you just got to do your own thing, because what you pay for sometimes ain't always what you get. Let me see. Let me turn this on the minimal. Yeah, we can rock out with this right here. Got them stars up in there like I told you. We got them, oh, I probably got them off. We got them stars, we got them lights up in here. Stars and lights. So she ready for the streets. She ready to get in traffic. And I'm pretty sure I'm ready to get in traffic too. But I want to see what my gas gauge look like, because boy, this old girl, she thirsty, man. And I don't want to be running out of no gas. I want to know all my warning lights on the thing when they popping off or anything like that. Yeah, she bugging out. Yeah. She bugging out. Yeah, I do got star lights in here, as in the last video like I showed you. I gotta finish this gauge. So with that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Anybody gauges, feel free to get into the comment section and let me know what's going on. You know somebody, I don't even mind paying somebody to help me. You know what I mean? But check this. Oh yeah, that's nice. I think I'm gonna put that up on my IG. Put that up on my IG. Oh yeah, that's fire. We gone, because all we gonna do is check a couple things, and then we're gonna wait till next week, because I got a guy that's gonna help me out. So appreciate y'all watching. Stay tuned, more to come. It's gonna be a lot of driving video with my wife and daughter. Peace.